Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 24th. You'll be interested to know, 115 years ago, today in 1911, explorer Hiram Bingham led a Yale University expedition and brought the Machu Picchu mountain citadel to international attention after local guides revealed the site in the high Andes. That discovery highlighted indigenous engineering and cultural achievement and helped inspire global appreciation and preservation efforts for Andean history and Inca heritage. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 3 to 4 feet. Conditions stay fair through the morning before becoming choppy by 10 a.m. as winds shift onshore at 7 miles per hour. Expect the swell to drop slightly in the afternoon, holding around 2 to 4 feet. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot incoming mid-tide when the south-southwest swell is 3 feet at 13 seconds and the sideshore wind is 3 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 3.5 feet at 8:45 a.m., followed by a 3-foot low tide at noon. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 75 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start clean with waves at 3 to 4 plus feet on Saturday morning. However, expect choppy surf by afternoon as winds pick up. Sunday sees a steady 4 to 5 plus feet, but choppy conditions persist throughout the day. Monday brings cleaner conditions again, with waves reaching 4 to 6 feet, making it the best day of the period. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 76 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:56, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:58. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog before 11 a.m., giving way to mostly sunny skies, with a high near 73 and a light southwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 76. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 11 p.m. with mostly cloudy skies, a low around 70, and light winds around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then becomes mostly sunny with a high near 73 and a light southwest wind up to 10 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday stay mild with partly sunny afternoons and highs around 73 to 74, and nights remain warm near 70 to 71. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, evacuations were ordered Wednesday for homes in Rainbow threatened by a brush fire. The fire erupted for unknown reasons just before 10:30 in the morning in a remote area near Rainbow Crest Road, according to CAL FIRE. Crews struggled to tackle the blaze in challenging terrain as it quickly burned through dozens of acres. Approximately 10 homes were threatened, prompting evacuations and an evacuation warning, both of which have since been lifted. Firefighters held the fire at about 35 acres, and some resources were released after gaining a steady hold. An evacuation point was established at Fallbrook Seventh-day Adventist Church on 1200 Old Highway, 395 in Fallbrook. Now on to sports. Arizona Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett will participate in training camp amid ongoing contract negotiations with no hold-in or holdout planned. Coach Mike Loeffler confirmed that Brissett will practice on the camp's first day, despite no agreement reached yet. Brissett's attendance is important, as he missed most of the off-season program, only reporting during mandatory minicamp as a non-participant. Following the release of Kyler Murray, Brissett became the primary option after starting 12 games in 2025. He seeks an extension, wanting compensation more in line with fellow starters. Loeffler described the contract talks as still ongoing and productive. In local sports, the Padres are back in action this afternoon in Miami. They'll take on the Marlins at Lone Depot Park at 4:10, looking to snap a 2-game skid after dropping the series finale to Atlanta yesterday. German Marquez takes the mound for San Diego, which sits at 50-53, 3 games below 500. The front office is active heading into the stretch run, too. They acquired pitcher Ron Marinaccio from Pittsburgh and made it clear Mason Miller isn't going anywhere. The All-Star closer, with his 0.86 ERA, figures to stay with the team through the deadline as San Diego positions itself as a wild-card contender. Meanwhile, San Diego FC returns to MLS action tomorrow night at Snapdragon Stadium against FC Dallas. The expansion side has electrified the new venue with attacking soccer all season and sit just outside the playoff line. They're heavy favorites at home, and this is a prime opportunity to break above the playoff cut in front of their growing fan base. Over the Chargers, the organization signed safety Derwin James Jr. to a multi-year extension and agreed to terms with first-round pick Akeem Messeter. Training camp kicks off July 29th as Jim Harbaugh's third season gets underway with a new offensive coordinator in Mike McDaniel. In top news, the Justice Department is dropping the subpoenas it filed demanding grand jury testimony and phone records from New York Times journalists after sharp questioning from a federal judge. The government had insisted it was acting solely in the interest of national security. At the hearing, the U.S. District Court Judge Arun Subramanian expressed concerns about violations of protections for journalists. He threatened to impose sanctions against federal attorneys for misleading the court. David McGraw, the lead newsroom lawyer for the New York Times, called it a great day for the First Amendment. The Justice Department maintains its investigation remains ongoing. In business news, AMD's rivalry with NVIDIA is increasingly moving into a new realm. The chip makers are best known for competing in the graphics processing unit business, but they are stepping up their offerings in the attractive market for server central processing units. Advanced Micro Devices has been coming after NVIDIA in the market for graphics processing units. However, the smaller chip companies' new product announcements show there is fierce competition in the market for central processing units as well. On Thursday, AMD unveiled the 6th generation of its EPYC central processing units for data center servers at its Advancing Artificial Intelligence event. The Venice family of chips is meant to support agentic artificial intelligence workloads, AMD Chief Executive Officer Lisa Su said during a keynote presentation. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% for the week to about $65,000. Ethereum is unchanged at just under $1,900. And XRP is up 1% to $1.11. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Scientists have developed a handheld device to measure when your body is burning fat. This breathalyzer identifies the amount of acetone in your breath to determine if you are in ketosis. While smart scales and smartwatches use bioelectrical impedance for quick estimates, accurately measuring fat burning is more complex. Researchers led by Andreas Guntner created a breathalyzer that closely matched lab results in a study involving 12 participants. The device filters excess moisture and contaminants, aided by a companion app that guides users through the breathing process. Frequent metabolic measurements may prove useful across various health settings. And in entertainment news, Tam Holland has made Hot Ones history by becoming the first person to vomit on camera on the talk show. In the popular series, host John Evans asks celebrities questions while they attempt to eat chicken wings coated in hot sauce. In a latest episode, the British actor was joined by his The Odyssey and Spider-Man, Brand New Day co-star Jon Bernthal. Right from the first round, Tom struggled with the spice and started drinking a lot of milk. "That's battery acid," he stated, later adding, "I feel like I could black out." After the round, Tom coughed uncontrollably and suddenly keeled to the ground to throw up. John declared, "Let's go. Take a picture of that." The Uncharted star recovered and insisted, "You can use that footage." Tom proudly declared that he managed to keep his outfit clean, saying, "Look, Louis Vuitton, I got none of it on my clothes." To conclude, John asked Sean whether anyone had puked on set before, with the host replying, "That might be the first on set ever." "I love being the first," smiled Tom. The Odyssey is now showing in cinemas, while Spider-Man, Brand New Day, opens on July 31st. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American historian and author, David McCullough. And he said, "History is who we are and why we are the way we are." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.